In today's world, war is no longer a clash of two armies meeting on a battlefield. It is no longer decided by who has more soldiers or who fires the first shot. Modern war is a contest of systems, systems of technology, systems of logistics, systems of intelligence, and systems of global influence. And this is why one question continues to dominate military discussions across the world. Why does no nation fight the United States alone? Why do even powerful countries hesitate to engage America directly? Why are modern conflicts involving the United States almost always indirect, limited, or fought through proxies? To understand this, we must strip away emotions, politics, and propaganda, and look at how power actually works in modern warfare. When people think about military strength, they think about weapons. They imagine tanks crossing borders, missiles rising into the sky, fighter jets breaking the sound barrier. Weapons are visible. Weapons are dramatic. Weapons are easy to understand. But history makes one thing very clear. Weapons alone do not decide wars. Germany, during the Second World War, possessed some of the most advanced weapons of its era. Japan had an extremely disciplined and motivated military. Iraq, at the start of the Gulf War, had one of the largest standing armies in the region. Yet none of these factors were enough. Because wars are not decided by weapons in isolation. They are decided by systems. A tank without fuel is useless. A jet without maintenance never flies. An army without supplies collapses. And this is where the United States separates itself from every other nation. True military power begins long before the first shot is fired. It begins with positioning. Today, the United States maintains military bases and facilities in more than 70 countries around the world. These bases are not symbolic flags planted on foreign soil. They are fully operational military hubs. They include airfields capable of launching fighter jets within minutes, naval ports capable of supporting entire fleets, logistics centers stocked with fuel, ammunition, and spare parts, command centers connected directly to satellites and intelligence networks. This means that when a crisis begins, the United States does not need weeks or months to prepare. Its forces are already there. Before a conflict becomes public, before politicians give speeches, before the world reacts, American military assets are already in position. This alone changes the nature of war, because fighting the United States does not mean fighting a distant enemy. It means fighting an enemy that is already nearby. But position alone does not create dominance. Power must be mobile, and no tool represents American military mobility better than the aircraft carrier. The United States operates 11 active aircraft carriers. This is more than the rest of the world combined. Each aircraft carrier is not merely a ship. It is a floating military base. A single carrier can deploy dozens of combat aircraft. It carries early warning systems that monitor hundreds of kilometers of airspace. It is protected by missile defense systems, destroyers, submarines, and electronic warfare platforms. And it carries thousands of trained personnel. An aircraft carrier strike group can control an entire region. And most importantly, it does not require permission from any government. It does not rely on foreign territory. The ocean is its base. This allows the United States to project power anywhere on Earth. If a crisis erupts in the Pacific, a carrier group moves in. If tensions rise in the Middle East, another carrier arrives. This flexibility gives the United States an advantage that no other nation can replicate. But even naval power is secondary to what truly decides modern wars: control of the air. Modern warfare is built on air superiority. Whoever controls the skies controls movement on the ground, controls supply lines, controls communication, controls tempo. The United States has built its air power not as individual aircraft, but as an integrated system. Advanced fighter jets operate alongside early warning aircraft. Electronic warfare platforms disrupt enemy radar and communications. Aerial refueling tankers keep aircraft in the sky for extended periods. This creates continuous air presence. While opposing forces are forced to land, refuel, and reorganize, American aircraft remain operational. This pattern has repeated itself across modern conflicts. In Iraq, air superiority was achieved within days. In Libya, Enemy air defenses collapsed rapidly. In Afghanistan, control of the air was absolute. Once air superiority is established, ground forces operate freely. But even air dominance does not win wars on its own, because wars are not short. Wars are not decided in hours or days. They are decided by endurance, and endurance is where most militaries fail. Starting a war is relatively easy. Sustaining one is not. This is where logistics becomes the true measure of power. Logistics is invisible to the public, but it decides outcomes. And the United States possesses the most advanced logistics system ever created. American cargo aircraft move supplies across continents. Naval supply ships keep fleets operational at sea for months. Fuel, ammunition, food, medical equipment, and spare parts flow continuously. This system does not break under pressure. A war can last months. It can last years. It can last decades. And American forces continue to receive support. Most nations can fight intensely for a short period. Very few can fight consistently over time. This ability to sustain operations is more powerful than any single weapon. But even logistics and firepower are useless without information. And information is another area where the United States dominates. Modern warfare is about knowing more than the enemy. The United States operates a vast intelligence network. Satellites monitor movement across the globe. Surveillance aircraft patrol key regions. Signals intelligence tracks communications. Cyber capabilities monitor digital infrastructure. This creates near constant awareness of the battlefield. Enemy movements are detected early. Supply routes are identified. Command centers are located. Often, the outcome of a conflict is predicted long before fighting begins. This reduces uncertainty. And in war, reducing uncertainty is power. This is why surprise attacks rarely succeed against American forces. But there is still one final factor, perhaps the most important one. The United States is almost never alone. American military power is reinforced by alliances. NATO, Japan, South Korea, Australia. These alliances are not symbolic. They are operational. They share intelligence. They coordinate logistics. They conduct joint planning and training. This means that fighting the United States often means fighting multiple advanced militaries at the same time. This dramatically increases the cost of war. It increases complexity, and it increases risk. This is why modern rivals avoid direct confrontation. Instead, conflicts become indirect. Proxy wars, economic pressure, cyber operations, political influence. Direct war is avoided because the cost is too high. So now the answer becomes clear. Why does no nation fight the United States alone? Because it is never a war against a single country. It is a war against an entire global system. A system built on positioning, mobility, air, dominance, logistics, information, and alliances. History teaches us this lesson repeatedly. Power is not about aggression. Power is about endurance. Power is about the ability to fight today, tomorrow, and next year. Now the question belongs to you. Will future wars change this balance? Will emerging technologies disrupt this system? Or will this model of power become even stronger? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you want serious fact-based military analysis like this, subscribe to Historic Arsenal. Because here, we don't just describe events. We explain why they happen. And tell us in the comments what country, what weapon system, or what military strategy you want us to analyze next. Stay curious. Stay informed. Thank you.